The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. 9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit! Joe Mixon, his 9th touchdown of the season.
Can I tell you what happened?
His guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Okay. Yeah. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo. And complete to Zach Ertz. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But now it's this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. A quick throw. Here's Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One, Omaha. 65, 65.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Detroit.
Dude, I'm trying to let you win. And
Joe Mixon, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized
that's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
11. Go.
Check, 59.
Stay with it.
To throw is Garoppolo. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those...
touch the ball.
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he care of that early.
Hey, gun. You.
What up, man?
53's Mike. Check, 53's Mike.
I got
Hell no, dude is trash.
Hey, alert. Pilot, 64.
Like, really, dude is trash. Like, I'm not even trying to win, though. Like, that's how easy it is.
We're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I got you.
Probably probably a linebacker. Not a linebacker, but a corner or something. Probably a wide receiver. I'll probably get ran up more if his shit is right.
Garoppolo. This one caught by Crowder.
Huh?
Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that
His
you have in a normal
release
week
is not
to
good
put in a
enough.
full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you.
Look, pick
And
6.
another interception.
Dude is
The third of
trash.
this first quarter. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a
This man
Lions
is literally
touchdown.
trash, though. Like, I feel like I'm playing computer, to be
Part of what
honest.
we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a big 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, shit. He finally scored.
Big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. That kickoff return, 104 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there.
Hell, Cliff just scored on the kick
On
return.
offense, he used me with Kittle.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
What'd you say, Brandon?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive,
You
it was
beat
so
him?
deflating for the defense. What's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of
There you go, baby.
That's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
Yeah, we'll see how determined they are.
10-0. I just got a pick and ran it back to the
incomplete pass on that last play.
10-0.
That means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Third. Yeah, if I fucking can score.
Now Joe Mixon.
I'm trying to.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down.
My niggas don't want to block today.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation.
He really does.
So they turned the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys are getting along very well right now? Of course they will.
Can't do shit, bro.
Offense, now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
But irks me when you go in an empty set and he does like a 3-man line with a nickelback blitzing on the edge. And I'm like, how the fuck is he getting back there every time?
What's she say?
They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
What'd you tell him?
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact.
Oh, my God.
It is third down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, gun.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Airing one out for Cross. Well, this is taken in.
Oh, wow, bro.
Finally taken down. It's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So the big
yes,
play
bro. Taylor fumbled on the 10-yard line.
First and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram.
She don't like that shit.
And able to break
all his blockers, bro, cut block.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, man, I need fucking...
Check 43. Hey, gun.
Right.
Bro, I'm about to give up a top-dollar player for Kyler Murray, man. Fuck this.
Oh, that's Pig. Come here.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off down at the 10.
Yeah.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's...
Bro, he's killing me with Kittle.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
No.
Let's go to the app.
No, they're not.
Here's Joe Mixon.
I think you can check it out. I don't know. It was something like a stream thing. I ain't for sure.
That's going to wind up a
I
loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I can get that
on 2nd and 13. Murray. And an alley to run. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Did we check for that?
Shut up.
Throwing is Murray on third down. He may try and run for this. A good decision in the end to pull it.
I watched that at night. I watched that in the morning while you were going to work. Me and Giselle was here.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Man, Joe Mixon out here with 17 rushes for 120.
On second down, Mixon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Throwing now is Murray. He'll rifle this one deep
Murray.
outside.
Murray, you gotta
Puts it away, and it falls down incomplete. Right there on the coverage was
Did you
the
say
safety, Jesse Bates.
No.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
You should have told it. You should have called it straight up, boys.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. Now he'll square up and I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're...
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be...
I thought it was one of the little juicy juices.
2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense.
Who's your quarterback, CJ?
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3.
So who's your quarterback?
Mike is 59.
Tyrod Taylor.
Let's go. 12. Hey, gun.
Now Garoppolo. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Sterling Shepard. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
Oh, my God.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here. 1st and 10. Now they run with Mixon. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. On 2nd down now, Mixon. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. The Lions on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
She knows she'll go spin it. I guess when you don't have your own, like say, she just got that money, not her money and something else, it's a difference. I guess we usually did this.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray.
I don't know.
Forced out to his left. That's complete to John Ross. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Yeah. That one goes for 24
That's what I'm saying, because she don't have her own money to spend.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 2nd and 11 now. Murray, nowhere to escape.
Shut the fuck up.
Down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Murray with a third and long. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped the yardage too short. And it's fourth down. So with fourth down looming, Dan Quinn sends.
He was running it out of shotgun like double tight.
Rudolph loses the football. It's out. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
I'm probably not going to make it to the playoffs
this year, bro. But you have to be prepared for
bro.
wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yeah, I lost a big digger. Lost to Rob twice, and then I still got to play Josh again.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep. And now here is another interception.
Hey, this nigga married.
Picked off near the 32. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I need a quarterback.
Last week and this week, he's got a hat trick.
So I put him in the middle of the field with the linebackers.
Who you want for college, Wallace? Who you want for college? I'll give you anybody, bro. Von Miller, who you want?
You got Von Miller. Did you ever let that man go to another team?
They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Every game, every season, he done had
that. On first down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17. A chance to really cap off a big
first half. Quick to mention somebody after he gets done.
On the ground, this is Michelle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a game
because he don't want to say he got an excuse every time he lose, but when he win, he quit to let somebody know.
Michelle going to try again, and he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
I don't even say nothing back, bro. Fuck you. That's what I want to say.
Who you play, CJ?
Just play Josh.
Oh man. Yeah. That's like when I beat him. He didn't. I said good. He left the fucking group when I beat him.
Murray fighting, lost the football.
You scared the fuck out.
His guys will get the football back.
I wasn't expecting nobody.
We actually keep a football in the booth during games, and I notice you cradling the football. You got it tucked pretty tight with the points of pressure here, and that didn't occur on that play, did it?
No, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I
was you? Sorry, dude. I'm not even trying to win. I'm just running the ball.
Really large biceps.
You can't stop it. Like, what do I do? Just throw picks? 27-24. I'm just doing shit.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
No,
time here for likely
27-14.
One play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments.
It could have been more than that. I'm trying to let him win. Like,
I
don't want to. I'm just trying to get stats. That's all I'm trying to do.
How will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one now.
My goodness,
he keep throwing picks.
Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
That was fucking ridiculous, yo. 3 L's in a row. That's ugly. Pause.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. On second down, here's Murray. Buying time to his left. Looking long for his tight end Reed. Jordan Reed was the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely
Y'all
tried to
still
get
doing
the
this
ball
check
away
here?
from
Yeah.
his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, it hasn't been a banner game here in the second half.
Mine and my taxes hit at the same time.
And he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at half.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is going to come up well short as they stop them on 4th down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Number 53, Mike 53.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Henderson. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. He'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Darrell Henderson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Gold with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
What you say, CJ?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Shit, I ain't got shit to do.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
I don't feel like cookies tonight.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Mixon. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. 1st down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. On 1st down, Mixon. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
You're trying to
probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
I might just give me some McDonald's. I don't feel like cooking or nothing.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Is it really cold out there?
Throwing on 2nd down. Murray. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Well, he's going to go for it all. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have
Hey,
had their
when Brandon come in and tell him I'm going to get on, I'm
finally
just
stalling
get back
out.
on. I'm just running to get some food. I'm going to stay in the
And now
park.
comes the field goal unit on. And boy, this is asking an awful lot here. Maybe that's an understatement. And they say officially it's a 68-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's first down from the 42. They run with Henderson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. They'll go back to Henderson on first down. They find some open field here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Darrell Henderson, his second touchdown of the night, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the third. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long?
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
They'll run on first down. Henderson. Past the 20. 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Darrell Henderson, 41 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Gould with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the third quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get back to where they were before.
Back against
the big part of it is that sometimes you don't have to go exotic now. You go back to basics. Being able to run the football, string some things together, some effective passes, try and get a rhythm established again.
I could have made a playoff this year.
Back in the lead, like you said, back to the basics. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Yeah, dude, I'm losing on purpose. Nigga, I could have beat Lamb today. I let him win by 2 points.
Good plays have him on the move on first down.
I got a safety on purpose in overtime. He kicked the ball in overtime, and I'm wearing back off in the just to get a safety in the game. I'm losing on purpose. I just need my yards.
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
But if I knew my division was sucking like this, like I'd be number 1 in my division.
2nd and 14. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Open man is Ross, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 40.
Like, the only thing I'm doing is I done threw 4
Murray
times
now,
with
5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Murray. I've just been running.
Now it's Mixon running right. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
You don't got nothing over there.
It's a loss of 4.
You only got a good replacement.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4, and the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. And no, it's incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock.
He's got it at the 15. And he is able to take this lead down into Detroit territory. It's a big play there for the Saints. 48 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Henderson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Man, I've gotten, I need about 20.
Go!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Eason. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
They begin with a run by Mixon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Again, it's Mixon. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter this. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's Henderson, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Again, it's Henderson. And some room to maneuver. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward and he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jamison Crowder, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
36, 36, 2.
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mixon with it. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to the end zone real fast.
Steps away to his left. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On 2nd down now, Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Here's Murray from midfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Being chased out left. And the pressure gets to him again. Muhammad Wilkerson sacks him that time, coming in off the edge. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Here's Henderson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Fair. Five.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. On the catch, it's Crowder. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
On first down, Eason. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
X3, 218, chop.
On the carry is Henderson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Hey, zoom.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Gold to add the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run. A big